Hello, beautiful souls, and welcome back to another daily lesson. Today we are doing lesson 24, and the lesson says, I do not perceive my own best interests. We think we know what's best for us, but we don't. Why? Because we are often choosing based on fear, attachment, or ego-driven goals. Our minds are conditioned by the past and can't see the whole picture. Maybe what I think I want isn't why, while isn't what will truly bring me peace. And maybe not knowing is the beginning of real trust. That remind me something that I heard that is like the universe doesn't give you what do you want. It gives to you what you are. So because we don't know what is the best for us. We think that we know, but we don't. Let's see what this lesson says. The lesson invites us to question our assumptions and judgments about what is beneficial for us. By acknowledging our own lack of understanding, we open ourselves to guidance and a new way of perceiving. We are led to surrender our ego-driven desires and align with the higher wisdom, allowing us to make choices that truly serve our well-being and spiritual growth. In no situation that arises do you realize the outcome that will make you happy. Therefore, you have no guide to appropriate action and no way of judging the result. What you do is determined by your perception of the situation, and that perception is wrong. It's inevitable then that you will not serve your own best interests. Yet, they are your only goal in any situation which is correctly perceived. Otherwise, you will not recognize what they are. If you realize that you do not perceive your own best interests, you could be taught what they are. But in the presence of your conviction that you do know what they are, you cannot learn. The idea for today is a step toward opening your mind so that learning can begin. The exercise for today requires much more honesty than you are accustomed to using. A few subjects honestly and carefully considered in each of the 5 practice periods, which should be undertaken today, will be more helpful than a more cursory examination of a large number. 2 minutes are suggested for each of the main certain periods which the exercise involve. The practice periods should begin with repeating today's idea, followed by researching the mind with closed eyes for unresolved situations about which you are currently concerned. The emphasis should be on uncovering the outcome you want. You will quickly realize that you have number of goals in mind as part of the desired outcome, and also that these goals are on different levels and often conflicts. In applying the idea for today, name each situation that occurs to you and then enumerate carefully as many goals as possible that you would like to be met in its resolution. The form of each application should be roughly as follows. In the situation involving, and you describe the situation, I would like to happen and so on. Try to cover as many different kinds of outcomes as many honestly occur to you, even if some of them do not appear to be directly related with the situation, or even to be inherent in it at all. If these exercises are done properly, you will quickly recognize that you are making a large number of demands of the situation which have nothing to do with it. You will also recognize that many of your goals are contradictory, that you have no unified outcomes in mind, and that you must experience disappointment in connection with some of your goals, however the situation turns out. After covering the list of as many hoped for goals as possible, for each unresolved situation that crosses your mind, say to yourself, so this next phrase you have to say at the end of the exercise. At the end, after the 2-minute practice in each time practice. That remember that today is 5 times. I do not perceive my own best interest in this situation, and go on to the next one. So this is the practice for today. Remember, it's I do not perceive my own best interest. Let me know in the comments, how are you going with this lesson? How do you feel about it? Maybe in this first lesson you could be feeling a lot of resistance to do the practice, to do the exercise, to listen the lesson, to do it every day. It's totally normal, because these course and also these lessons, it's like a discipline. You have to commitment with yourself to do it and do it. It doesn't matter what, just do it. It's 1 minute, in this case 2 minutes each practice, and the more you practice, the more your brain start to change. So thank you very much and see you tomorrow for another practice. Bye bye.